Hello, my name is Amber. What's your name?
My name's Andrew.
Okay, Andrew, it's nice to meet you. And what kind of brings you in today?
I've just been really depressed and lonely lately. Um,
Okay.
it just seems like a few things are. Um, I kind of just started to realize I'm getting older and I don't have a lot of friends anymore.
Mm.
All my friends are kind of out of state, and I don't know. I miss being with you know being with people and spending time with people and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And then I've got a lot going on in my life, and then I don't know. Like everything seems like kind of a slog. Like everything just like things that I used to get kind of excited about. It's just kind of a like school and work. I've just difficult. It always seems like a chore now. It doesn't seem like when I first started it was fun, but now it's just I don't know.
Okay, I understand. And I know you mentioned that you're getting up there in age. How old are you?
50?
50. Okay. And did anybody refer you today, or did you come in just because you wanted to resolve these issues?
Oh, well, I mean, a friend of mine has worked with you folks before, and it wasn't like an actual like professional referral. It was just he had good luck with you guys. So
Okay. And
one of
have
my few
you
friends.
I understand. And is this relatively new symptoms that you're having, or has it been experienced over time? Can you tell me a little bit about how you felt within the last couple years?
I guess it would be more something a little more new, because I've lived away from California. That's where I'm originally from. I've lived away from there for 8 years or something like that, and it's just recently that I just I don't. It's funny, like I don't miss California. I just miss the friends there. Like I kind of like the life I built in Reno, but it's just there's nobody to, there's nobody to share it with, and it's just I have like a strong support system in California. Like several friends that I made when I was in just in high school and just kind of out of high school.
Mhm,
And I've noticed as I'm older, I don't make friends the same way as I used to.
mhm.
So it's like you rely on those friends that you made a long time ago, and when you get older, you don't expect to make any more. I don't know. It's weird. And then I have one friend. He's a friend, and well, two friends. Like they're married, like husband and wife. And Uh, they live in Warren, Pennsylvania. They want me to move out there,
Mhm.
but I don't know. Like one of my concerns is, well, I have a friend here in. You know what might be that I have a friend here, Veronica, but
Mhm.
we haven't. I don't know. We've been kind of drifting apart. Like she's kind of I don't know. She's kind of doing her own thing, and I mean that's
Mhm.
fine, but we don't really spend time together.
Mhm.
And like the one person I got to kind of hang out with, I don't really have anymore. So.
Mhm. So you found it hard adjusting after the move to get more socialized with new people. Is that right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. And do you have, are you continuing your relationships with your past friends? Do you guys stay in contact at all?
Yeah, like I mean, like I text my friend Aaron sometimes, and some of
Mhm.
my other friends, or talk to him on the phone and stuff. But it's just not the same. Like I miss just something simple as just going over to their house and just hanging out.
Mhm.
And I know they're married and got kids and stuff, so it's not something I do all the time. But
Mhm.
I just kind of miss being able to just go over occasionally, or you know, and then I know, and then I have other friends that it's just I had so many friends in California that even just even if I couldn't spend time with one friend, I had other friends, and I was close to them all. So,
Mhm.
but that's the thing. I guess I just don't have anybody that I enjoy that I just regularly hang out with here in Reno. So I think
Yes.
that's the new change.
Yeah,
And
you're missing that one-on-one communication with people.
right.
Yeah.
And another thing, the only thing that concerns me is I don't really have any problem. Just to tell you the truth, I don't really have any problem leaving Reno,
Mhm.
except that my friend Veronica, she has a daughter Elena,
Mhm.
and I just maybe I'm putting more importance on my role in Elena's life, but I just feel like bad just leaving her because her she had kind of a complicated. Well, I know this is supposed to be more about what's going on with me, but um, Elena, like uh, Elena thought her dad was somebody who he wasn't.
Mhm.
She's only like 6 now, but her dad, uh, Veronica thought that this guy David was Elena's dad. It turned out he wasn't. It was
Mhm.
actually this other guy, John. So about, well until I think when she was 1, she found out that her dad that she grew up with wasn't really her dad, and then he
Mhm.
broke off all ties with her, and then had to get to know her real dad. And so, like, I just feel like she's already had enough people leave.
Mhm.
I just feel like she would. I don't know. Maybe I'm putting too much, but like I worry. Like I don't want to put. I don't want to destroy my life to like make Elena feel better, but at the
Mhm.
same time, I also don't want to like leave Elena, and I don't even know if she really. Sometimes kids are resilient. They just like,
Mhm.
oh, you're leaving. I don't know. Maybe I'm putting more importance onto it than there really is. Maybe I should talk to her about it. I don't.
Mhm.
But
And what role would you say that you play in Elena's life?
well, that's another thing too. Is that um, since I haven't spent as much time with Veronica, usually I just spend time with Veronica and Elena, like
Mhm.
just going to do simple things like going out to eat or going to like day trips out places and stuff like that. And I guess just I guess I became a friend to Elena as well as Veronica. And
Mhm.
being a single guy, like I never, and having no kids of my own, like I just kind of you know I don't want to say I adopted her, but like
Mhm.
I have I have parental feelings towards her, and it just kind of fills that little gap. But so I guess that's what it is. It's just I feel like I feel like I'd be leaving my kid behind, even though
Mhm.
technically not.
Yeah, so on top of your loneliness of not being able to communicate with your friends and not really being able to make new friends, you're also kind of missing that relationship that you had with her since you're not able to spend as much time with Veronica or Elena. Is that right?
Correct.
Yeah, I understand. And have you talked to anybody about this before in the past? Have you seen any other counselors or therapists?
No, no, it's really just kind of I just really just what I've been trying to do is just kind of figure out in my own mind what I want to do because
Mhm.
there's really like I said that I guess that would be the only thing really keeping me in Reno
Mhm.
because I really have no. I mean, no, I mean it's comfortable enough. Like I've got a good apartment and stuff like that, and
Yeah.
I've got everything that I need. But it's just I would definitely have no problem moving to. I, I actually like. Well, I don't like the process of moving, but I like going to new places and like
Mhm.
like the idea of moving to Pennsylvania. Like I visited, and it seemed like it'd be really fun there. And
Mhm.
I know me and Kevin have more in common. We tend to like the same things. We hang out more often, and same with his wife Shanta. Like I know I hang out with her and them together and stuff. And
Yeah.
it's just I I know Veronica doesn't want me to leave, but I'm kind of like,
Mhm.
why don't you want me to leave? Like and I'm not saying that it's like she just doesn't seem to even like she never wants to do anything. So
Mhm.
I guess it's just she likes knowing that I'm there.
Mhm.
She feels like it. I don't know. It's like so. I mean, we're not. We've never been. We never dated or anything. It's just
Mhm.
really like friendship. But like I said, even our friendship has just been very like for whatever reason. Like she never seems like she feels like doing anything. So
Okay, so your friendship's been a little bit strained with her as well.
yeah.
Okay. And just to kind of switch the focus back to you a little bit, do you have any family history of anxiety or depression that's been diagnosed? Maybe your parents or siblings?
Oh no. My father was an alcoholic, but
Okay.
depression, no. Um, Although sometimes I wonder if my dad was uh, drank to self-medicate, but that's an
Mhm.
entirely different person.
Yeah, and do you take any drugs or do drink any alcohol?
No, you know what? Actually, I don't, and
Okay.
it's kind of funny. How, I just when I was younger, I didn't drink a lot, but I was a pretty regular drinker.
Yeah.
I just don't care for it anymore. I just don't have the money to spend on going out to bars and stuff. And then they
Mhm.
have marijuana is free or not free here, is legal here. They got
Mhm.
dispensaries, but it's way expensive too to just. And last time I did marijuana was, oh, must have been 20 years ago, and it was like it actually made me sketchy. I didn't even enjoy the feeling.
Yeah. And so do you have any siblings? Tell me a little bit about your family life growing up. I know you mentioned that your dad was an alcoholic, but was your mother involved?
Oh, so my real mom and my dad and my real mom, they broke up when I
Mhm.
was still a baby. So I grew up with my dad. Um, I tried to, my mom would see me regularly, or at least try to see me pretty regularly, but I don't know, like I never really, there was a strange point where I just wasn't, this is sound kind of dark, but I just wasn't interested in what my mom was doing. I
Mhm.
just didn't care. I just wanted to stay at home and stay with my family that I did know
Mhm.
and lived with. And so I kind of lost touch with her. I haven't talked to my real mom in oh maybe 40 years.
Mhm.
Or I mean, I'm 50, not that long. 30 years. So
Okay. And would you say
maybe
that right now you have any support systems, like whether it be work or any solid friends? I know that you mentioned that friendships were hard, but anybody that you would say that you could go to if you were stressed out or sad and could communicate your feelings to?
no, that's what's really like. Yeah, I no, because the last couple times I've even tried to talk to Veronica about what like things that are going on, she usually just blames me for it.
Okay.
And it usually says like, "Well, it's because you're like this and like this and like this," and it really doesn't
Mhm.
help. It's like, no, I didn't come here to get like for you to tell me how horrible I am. I actually was just kind of like, I just wanted to talk to someone about
Mhm.
how things are kind of stressful and
You really just wanted someone to openly talk to and not be judged.
right.
Yeah, I understand. And are you currently taking any kind of medications, whether psychiatric or non-psychiatric, that might be prescribed to you?
Oh, all I'm taking is lisinopril. It's just
Mhm.
a low dose high blood pressure medication.
Okay. And does that have any side effects that you experience with it?
Actually, it has kind of a strange one, but it hasn't been hitting me as hard as it when I first started taking it. It kind of hit me. You get dizzy.
Mhm.
So like if you're walking downstairs or something, it can be kind of bad because you kind of like you can tell you're not as steady on your feet as you normally are. But since I've been taking it so long, it's kind of my body's used to it, so it's not hasn't been too like an issue.
Okay. And do you have any history of hospitalizations or major injuries that maybe we should know about?
No, not recently. I mean,
Okay.
the last time I had major surgery was I was 3 years old.
Okay.
I had eye surgery.
Okay. So it's been a little while.
Right.
Okay. And let's see. Do you feel like you're in danger or that there's a threat to you whatsoever in your new environment? I noticed that you said you're in a new place and things were a little different for you. So do you feel safe with where you're at?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I do. It feels like there's nobody to worry about or anything like that.
Mhm. Okay. Well, I think that we got a lot of information today and did a lot of good work. And overall, just to kind of summarize everything, I think the main thing that you're looking for is more interpersonal relationships and communication that you can communicate openly. So we have this great foundation. And I think one of our next steps would be maybe helping you to work towards creating social systems and branching out and seeing if we can create opportunities for friendships. How do you think that sounds?
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
Sounds good. Okay, so right now I would say there's no major worry with anxiety or anything, but I do think that you're experiencing very moderate depression just because of your loss of friendships and lack of being able to make friendships. So from here on out, we're going to really hone in on you and figure out what we can do to get you to a more functioning state. Does that sound like a plan?
Oh yeah, sounds good.
Okay, great. And I can't wait to see you, and we'll pick up from here next time.
All right, thank you. Have a great
Thank
day.
you. You too.